Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Michelle Lewis, otherwise known as the Stitching Lewis. So today I thought I would take you on a little tour with me round Morecambe. I thought we'd go on a tourist day out. The weather's not great, it is cold, and I mean cold as in freezing cold, but I thought we would go out and we would make the most of it, and we would go on the seafront as well, just making sure that no one's walking up behind me. So yeah, I thought we'd have a day out, but before we go on the seafront, I'm going to take you in the Arndale Centre first, because there's a stall in there that I saw last week. I absolutely loved it. They do handmade gifts, and I did pre-ask if it was okay that I came back this week to record on there, and she said it was great, so that is where we're going to go first. So I shall see you soon. So here we are, coming up to the Arndale Centre. I forgot to say earlier, in all my excitement of and nervousness of coming into Morecambe, yeah, welcome if you're new to the channel, and welcome if you've been here before. So you know me as a channel, I do crafting. I do crafting a lot on my channel, but I mentioned not so long ago that I'd like to do more out and about kind of stuff. So we'll go over and we'll have a sit down for a minute. So yeah, I said I'd like to do more out and about kind of stuff, so this is very new for me. Very nervous. Yeah, very nervous, because when you're at home and when you're filming, it's different from when you're out. Because you're at home, you don't need to worry about people watching you or watching what you're doing. But when you're out and about, you've got people walking around, and I'm nervous in case I think, oh, they're watching me, or they're thinking, what on earth am I doing? So yeah, I'll do my best I can today though. So yeah, I hope you do like this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a once over around the Arndale Centre, just show you not too many shops, but I'm going to show you what shops there is, and then we're going to go to this special stall that I saw last Saturday when I was with my son. I didn't record it then because I didn't have this camera with me, and when I've got my children with me, I do want to be kind of self-conscious of what I actually do, because I'd like to keep my eye on those. So without further ado, I'm going to take you once over the Arndale Centre, and then I'm going to take you to this one stall that I liked. So I'm just going to turn you around. So yeah, I'm going to turn you around. We've got, starting from here, we've got a Greggs. That's been there since I've been here. So yeah, we've got that there. Halifax. Yeah, it's the only bank we've got in Morecambe now. We did have a Lloyd's, and we did have, I'm sure we had, what was it? NatWest. We had a NatWest as well, but for some reason they decided to shut that down. So coming down here is this. When I first moved up, it used to be an Argos, it was, and now it's, I think it's like a crafts kind of studio. I've never been in there. I've walked past a few times, but I've not actually been in itself. So yeah, not been in there itself. So coming up, we've got body care. Now I'm not going to go in there today, because when I go shopping, I go shopping. And I can take a while. So yeah, we've got body care there for your everyday essential needs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another video, not just yet, but in a while I'm going to do a bit of a shopping one. So we have Boots, usually going there when I need to get my husband's medication. We got a sweet machine. Love me sweets. So coming up here, we've got the St John's Hospice charity shop. They do have some good things in there sometimes. You've got your seating area for if you do want to relax and have something to eat. This is where me and my son usually come when we're having food, if we come into town. Your Iceland, where I do shopping sometimes. Now over here we've got the camera shop where you can get your photos developed. So where you can get your photos developed there. I've got a few things done there before. This here used to be a jeweller's. No, it's not. It shut down quite a while ago, it did now. So yeah, and then obviously there you can go out and go up the main town way. Now I don't think I'm going to show you the town today because I want to focus on the seafront, and judging by the weather's not great, so it's going to be kind of a fingers crossed type of thing. And yeah, it's going to be a fingers crossed type of thing, and hopefully, yes, we'll manage to get it all done in one day. If not, not to worry. By the way, here, no, there was like a pound shop here. It has changed. It's a pound stretcher now. But I've been in here a couple of times. Not so much, but them and some of the things that they have in here. So, and then we're coming round here. You've got the front of pound stretcher. It's alright, it's not too bad, but like I said, it was kind of like a pound shop there before. I can't remember what it was called though. For the life of me, I've completely forgot what it was called. So, walking up here, we have got the works. I wonder why my camera keeps doing that. After about a few minutes of talking, my camera just switches off. So, but hopefully it's still recording. So we've got the works. That's been there since, well, it's been there since I moved up here. Love to go in there. Usually get me books and everything in there. However, I'm not going to do it today because I really don't need any more. Hi guys, so yes, I'm back. So yeah, in all my excitement of the introduction, I forgot to say welcome if you're new to the channel, or welcome back if you've been here a while. Now, I won't actually get the Arndale Centre in the video because I did go to film that before I came to this stall, and I was actually told that I wasn't able to do that because I had to get permission from the owners. However, I did get permission from the stall owner to be able to film this stall, so I'm going to get it for you here. So here we've got, it's ZB Crafty Creation handmade gifts. Now all these gifts that do on here are handmade, and you can find them. They've got the gift card, it's not gift card, it's the card here. If my camera will focus as it's going off, we've got the card here, and it's handmade gifts they have, and it's, the email is zbcraftycreations@gmail.com, and then they've got the phone number on there. So I will put the email in the descriptions below for if you would like to go and check them out, so please feel free to check them out. So we'll have a look what they've got on the store, because I fully intend to buy something today. So if we start round here, they've got some lovely bags here, handmade from denim. You've got this one here, which is £15. It looks like it was handmade back pocket, absolutely gorgeous. Got some down here as well. You've got the, oh, that's nice. It looks like it's been made on the inside as well, so that is lovely. It's really nice. There's some necklaces here, so shall we have a look at if there's anything that we would like to get? So I'm hoping my camera will go into focus here. So all these here are £3.50. You've got your necklaces, your earrings. Those are quite groovy, I like those. And you've got those are like 1960s to me. Definitely 1960s. You've got some earrings down here. I do love my earrings. Got some kitty cat ones here. Those are cute. Those are nice. And then, oh, look at these necklaces up there. Those are gorgeous. And I've already seen one that I might want to get. So, yeah. I want to get that in so I can show you. So we've got these beautiful necklaces here. They are £7 each. We've got one there. This is the one that I like. I like this one. It's very unusual, but it's very pretty as well. It is really pretty. And then you've got this one here, a bit like a swirly design. I'm very tempted with this one, I must admit. Very, very tempted. And you've got your bracelets there. So if we come over this part, we've got some handmade pictures. You've got a, is that like an angel with a flower? Tinkerbell. I've got that tattoo on my back. I love you, Mum. So obviously we've got Mother's Day coming up this month, so the 10th of this month. So if you are in the Morecambe Bay area, I do highly recommend coming on to this stall. We've got some lovely lamp lights here, LED lamp lights. Those are gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. You've got dummy clips there, which are £5. Alright. Got some more necklaces here. That's pretty. That's different. It's like a, oh, how do you explain? It's like little stones in a casing, so that's beautiful. And moving round to this side, for your younger ones, you've got your hair grips there. You've got some lovely bows on hair slides. Those are £5. And you've got some lovely hair grips there. Slides, not hair grips. They're not, yeah, slides. £3.50 there. You got some more beautiful necklaces here. Now, one thing that caught my eye last week was these ones. They're absolutely gorgeous. If I just pick one up to show you, that is beautiful. It's like a wooden circle around, and it's like a tree in the middle. So you got those there. Those are £5 each. You got some nice unicorn ones down here. This is pretty. What does this say? So this says, a piece of my heart has wings. That's pretty. I like that. That's really nice. And you've got a bigger one there. You've got some lovely wings here. Some really nice ones, crosses, rings. One of the rings I noticed last week when I was with my son was this one. It's like a shiny metal. It's like a pinky blue, and it's got an S on it for, you could class it as Superman. I was watching Smallville last night. I've recently got back into that again now, and I really like this because I like the colour of it. You have those are beautiful, really nice. Are they like wind chimes? Would you say wind chimes? We've got some more necklaces there, like I saw around the corner, and also here, like this one. That one was like the one I saw around the corner, and I quite like that. Some more there. candles for if you're into your candles. Those are nice. I like that one. Coffee candle. I love it. Absolutely love it. Coffee candle. Yeah, I'm obsessed with coffee, and I shall definitely be getting a coffee later. So these are what I saw last week. These are like stones. I don't know what all of them mean. However, they have got quite a few of them. If you do know them, please let me know. The only one I do know is this one here. I watched somebody's video. Now, they said in the video this stone is supposed to mean, it's supposed to be a protection from negative energy. So that's what that one is. So I may be very well getting that one, because I quite like that. But I do love these ones here, especially the one that was round the corner. Those are beautiful. And then here you got some more Mother's Day gifts here. I like that. It looks like a paw print. It does. It looks like a paw print. You got some key rings here for Mum that you could use for Mother's Day gifts, and also these jars. So these jars are the ones where you put those lights in the jars, and they're handmade as well. You've got one with a star. You have Mum on them as well. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. You've got some more of those necklaces there that I saw around the corner that I really liked. So yeah, and the last thing we've got around here is the dream catchers. I do have one of these in my bedroom. They're a hold on my wall, and I do quite like them. I have it above my bed. It works sometimes, other times maybe not. And that is it. So yeah, definitely check out ZB Crafty Creations. What I will do is I'll definitely make sure I'll put the email in the description below of the video. I just want to say thank you very much to the owner of this shop for letting me allowing me to film on here. It really does mean a lot. And yes, I'll leave it in the description below. And now I'm going to purchase something, so I'll see you again in a moment. So now we're back, we're on the seafront. So yes, as I said before, my intention, I was going to film in Arndale Centre a little bit there. However, yeah, I was told that I wasn't able to film there. I had to get permission from the owners of the actual Arndale Centre. That was a mistake on my part. So yeah, that won't be included in the video. However, I thought I would show you this little bit. So here, sorry about the shaky camera. So here we've got the clock tower in Morecambe. Now that has been there since I've been here. It's been there even before that. Now the clock tower, it was built in 1905, and it was built by Cressy and Cayley in red brick. So yeah, I did want to make sure that I got that on camera. So we're going to walk around now onto the seafront bit, because yeah, I'm able to film on here. So, and the whole idea was having a little tourist day on the seafront as well. The Arndale Centre, it was just a bit of an added piece, but obviously we weren't able to do that. So yeah, over there you've got some of your restaurants. Clock Tower Casino, didn't know that was called that. Going up here, now you've got an old pub that's actually shut down. Now it's been shut down for quite a while. We've got Joe and Cass here. Now, I can't zoom in, can I? So on camera it looks like a little blip, but take it from me. What I'll do, yeah, I don't want to walk down there and walk down that way, because I want to get like the seafront and get the most important parts of Morecambe. So yeah, I may do a separate video with that and get those on then. So just walking around here a little bit. So now round here, if I'm coming round a bit closer, now this bit that I'm going to show you now, this hasn't always been there. This bit, I'm sure they built that from when I moved up. Since I've moved up, I think it's not new, however it's been there a little while. So you've got some, it's like a architecture type of thing. I probably should have looked it up. I completely and utterly forgot about this part when I was planning to film on the seafront and do this video today. I made quite a few notes about different places and different parts of the seafront. However, I did not make a note of this bit. So yeah, we've got quite a few names on there for a reason. So I'm going to take you up here now. God, my hands are absolutely freezing. Absolutely freezing cold. Now the reason why I'm taking you up here is because I quickly want to show you this bookshop. It's a bookshop, obviously, that is, it's in Morecambe. It's called the Old Pier Bookshop, and it has been there ever since that I moved down. It's on the corner here, the blue one. I absolutely love it in there. The man that owns the shop, he's a very kind man. Yeah, he's a very nice person. So yeah, absolutely love that. I do plan on doing a video there sometime, providing obviously that I've got permission to film in there and show you around the shop. So I quickly wanted to show you that around there. So now we're going to go and take a walk back down to the seafront. And can you see that? This is where I live. I cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. So yeah, absolutely love it. So yeah, we're gonna have a little walk down now. I'm going to take you, obviously, yeah, I'll take you down here a minute because I didn't show you what was next to the clock tower. It's the Clock Cafe. It has, I don't always know if it's been called the Clock Tower Cafe. The cafe's been there for quite some time. It has changed from how it was when I first moved up. The interior of the place, the exterior of the place, it's changed a bit, but the interior of the place, it's actually shut at the moment, so we can't really go in there. But if you're in the Morecambe Bay area, especially Morecambe town itself, if you're fond of fish and chips by the sea, I highly recommend going to the Clock Tower Cafe, because it's your local fish and chip place. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. So now I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to take you down to the Eric Morecambe statue. So now we're coming up to the famous statue that is in Morecambe, the Eric Morecambe statue. Now this is where actually Eric Morecambe grew up, hence Morecambe. So I'm going to take a close up, and yeah, I've had many pictures done here with the kids, with my mother-in-law. We had our wedding picture took here, so yeah, we've got Eric Morecambe. Say hello, Eric Morecambe. Say hello to your viewers. Yep. So yeah, saying hello to the viewers. Absolutely love it. So yeah, there's a lot of pictures taken here when it's especially when it's tourist season. A lot of people do take a few pictures here, so One from the camera. Oh, you're gonna have a laugh. So yeah, say goodbye. So yeah, we'll take a walk back down to the seafront. So yeah, that is the famous Eric Morecambe statue. So yeah, we're just taking a walk along the seafront now. I'm trying to get as much in as possible as the seafront before the weather gets too bad, because at the minute it is absolutely freezing. My hands are freezing cold. But I wanted to do this today. I could have left this video for... I could have left it for the sun until the weather gets nicer, but that would have been a few more months not filming this video. And one of the things I want to start doing for the channel is start filming videos with me out and about. It's like a break from the crafts, what I usually do. Yeah, I just like walking it. It's peaceful. It's peaceful. It's guaranteed it's a lot nicer when it's warmer. But yeah, it's peaceful. It is. Oh, when I was younger, now I've probably mentioned this in a video that I've done a while ago now, because I have done little clips, little videos on the front, but I've never gone into depth about stuff. When I was younger, I used to go on holiday with my mum, my dad, my granddad, and that. Unfortunately, they're no longer with us. So I made this promise to myself when we used to go to London now. I just love the serenity of the seaside. I absolutely loved it, and I just felt really at peace there. And this was when I was talking about, I must have been about 10, probably not even that. And I made this promise to myself that one day I would live at the seaside. I would live at the sea. And sure enough, that promise actually came true. It was like a wish. It was like a wish. I love the place. Yeah, it's quiet. There's a lot of places that have shut down, that have changed in Morecambe. But I still would not change it for the world. I would not change it for the world. I wouldn't go back to where I came from. So if I'm looking over here, I just quickly want to show you this. Now I will go in more depth in a minute when we get closer by there. But you know that big building that is called the Winter Gardens. That is one of the most oldest places that's actually in Morecambe town. Now before I do go in depth with that and start talking about that, I'm going to get myself a coffee, because let's face it, my fingers are going numb. So yeah, I'm going to grab a coffee and I'll be back with you. So I'm just in Costa now. I've got my bacon butty, my cherry bacon, and ouch, my decaf coffee. I'm definitely in need of this. My hands are freezing, just look at them, red. Yeah, it's freezing cold outside, so I'm going to get a bit of a warm up now. Have my coffee, have my cake, my butty, and then we'll carry on with a clip. And there you go. So guys, we're now outside the Winter Gardens. I have warmed up. My feeling have come back to my fingers. I needed to get a drink, I really did. So as you can see, it's quite a big, massive building. It goes all the way back over a couple of shops there. You've got Costa next to it, which I've just been into, and it goes over that way. Now, I'm going to tell you a bit about the Winter Gardens, and to be fair, shall I sit down? Because we might be able to get it in the camera. obviously if I sit down here I can tell you a little bit about that. So I have wrote a couple of notes down what I did. So this, like I said before, it's probably one of the oldest buildings in Morecambe. It is 127 years old. So it was built in 1897 to the designs of Mangle and Littlewood, famous stars. Now you hear quite a few famous stars actually played here in the day. They did. Sorry about the camera. So yeah, a few stars played here in the day. There were George Formby, Gracie Fields, even Vera Lynn, The Who, and you probably won't have guessed it, but the Rolling Stones have even played in here as well. Now these days it still looks beautiful inside, but it looks extremely old now on the inside. They do shows here sometimes every weekend, or like a special event. The Winter Gardens will be open. Now, as well as stars also playing at the Winter Gardens, there was also an episode of Most Haunted that was actually filmed in the Winter Gardens. Now I'm talking back in the early probably 2000s now. It was about season 10 of Most Haunted. Derek had left Most Haunted by then, but yeah, about season, I think it was about season 10, episode 8, roughly about episode 8, that was filmed here. Now the saying was, from what I can remember, that there was two sides of the building. Obviously there's the left side and then there's the right side. Now apparently the left side and the right side were, I'm not sure which particular side it was, but the one side was supposed to be not malignant spirits, I don't really want to say that, but then the other side was more of a safety point for you to go to. I don't know how true that was, because like I said, that is coming from Most Haunted where I've heard that, so please don't quote me on that one. But there's also a worker that used to work really in the old times at the Winter Gardens, and she was said to work there not particularly as a performer, but she always did want to perform on stage at the Winter Gardens, but she never got to do that. It was one thing that she never got to do before she sadly passed away. So yeah, that was one of the unfortunate things. So it does have a lot of history here. Me and my husband have been here a couple of times. Well, we've been to see a wrestling show, because they do wrestling shows at the Winter Gardens, and I've also been with my son as well when they've had like activities and that going on inside. It's been really nice. I'm sad it's not open today, because it would have been really nice to be able to take you inside to show you the interior of the place. But take it from me, I don't think you're going to see anything if I hold it close. No, you're just going to see my reflection. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. Another place worth checking out if you're in the Morecambe Bay area. You're probably most likely to see it open of a weekend, because it doesn't ever seem to be open really on the weekday, but it's definitely worth checking out. And yeah, I'm quite proud of that there, to be honest. Yeah, I'm really proud of the Winter Gardens, and I'm proud to live in a place that you've got something that is that old, and it's just amazing. Could you imagine it? Vera Lynn playing here. It's amazing. It is amazing. you've got Pleasureland here. No, that will be something for another day. Not sure if I can film in there, but yeah, we will go in there another day. And just above Pleasureland, you've actually got a bowling alley. So yeah, I've been in Pleasureland a couple of times. I have, with my children and that. So now I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take you over to the War Memorial, because I feel like that's something that does need to be seen. So before we can actually go up to the War Memorial, but saying that, it's only opposite really, I'm going to show you, or shall we go? No, tell a lie. There's a significant part, the part that I'm actually aiming for now, there is a significant part there that I do want to talk about, but the War Memorial actually does come up first, so we're going to go there first, which is here. So we're going to take a walk around here. You got the Midland Hotel just over there, and I'll get round to that one in a minute. But yeah, I do want to make a point of including this on the video. So we've got the War Memorial here. Obviously this has been here way before I was born. No, you've got the line on the top, and it's got 1939 to 1945, and it says to the honoured memory of the men of Morecambe and Heysham who fell in World War II. So all the names down here, the men that are basically, yeah, that fell in the World War II, that were from Morecambe and Heysham. There's just so many names there. Just so many names, and it really is a shame. It really is. To think of what happened during the World War, it's something that I think about often. It is, and it's got here 1914 to 1919. I think that was the World War One. Yeah, that was World War One. You've got the names there as well. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to, I don't know, I just want to say thank you to the families and to the men that basically gave up their lives so that we could live today. It's why it makes me so angry today when you get when there's people out there that are really disrespectful, and that you get bad people out there today. And when what happened during the first World War One and the World War II, that they gave up their lives, it was really, I can't imagine what the times were like. I really can't imagine. But I honestly do have the most upright respect for them. I do. So yeah. Okay. So we'll go on to the next bit. I'm just going to take you a walk over. It's literally just over here. Now it is starting to spot a rain, so I'm hoping we can get the last two things in on the video. So now we're coming up to this bit over here. All of this here, from there down to there, believe it or not, was a swimming complex area many years ago now. Now I'm talking quite a few years ago. It was actually knocked down, demolished in 1975. So it's been shut since then. So yeah, it was a poor complex basically that was uprooted. Now it was called the Super Swimming Station, and it was said to be the largest outdoor pool in Europe, and it was built in 1936. it was quite famous for tourists and people coming on holiday, especially during the older times, and this is where they used to love to come and have a swim. And yeah, so it cost, now I have got the cost of it, how much it actually cost to build it. Now I did my history my research. I made sure I did my research at first, so you've got there, take the plunge. No, I did do my research first, and to actually build this big swimming stadium, it was £195,000, and it was built yeah, so by the 1960s it was in need of extensive structural work, basically, to keep it in operation. It needed a lot of work doing to it, but unfortunately, after much probably consideration, in 1975 they did decide to unfortunately demolish the place. It probably would have cost too much to repair, but yeah, if you go on Morecambe and Heysham past and present, you'll be able to see a photo or photos on there of what it looked like in its heyday, before it was demolished in 1975. So yeah, that's one of the unfortunate things about the park. I could imagine what that would have been like. And now what they use it for is when they do have fairs putting on, they'll have the fairground rides down here, and also they have had a circus on down here. I've never been to the circus, but I know that I don't know if they still do it, but they did used to do it. So now I'm going to take you over to the Midland Hotel before it starts to rain. Hi all, welcome to today's video. Well, today's video, this is a follow-up from a couple of days ago, last week on Friday. I started filming on the Friday. I got that stall in that I wanted to get in town. However, unfortunately, when I was filming things from the seafront, the weather was going totally against me, and I didn't quite get the last bit of stuff that I wanted to film. So I thought we'd come up to the seafront today and we'd get that last bit of footage that we didn't get the other day. So I'm going to take you up to by where the frontier land was first. Then what we'll probably do after that is show you by the jetty, and after that we'll go to the Midland Hotel and then the platform. So I'll see you soon. So we're coming up to by where the Frontier Western theme park used to be. Now over the road, I'm actually on the seafront at the minute, so over the road where they've got that blue fencing, that is where the Frontier Western theme park used to be in Morecambe. Now it was there from as early as 1905, but however it only went to November 1999. The final year that it was actually there was the year 2000, but it was just rides. It was just rides then, like travelling rides on there, so there wasn't much there then. The Frontier Western Park, that was long gone before I moved up, because I was here in 2012, so unfortunately it was gone way before I moved up here, so that's something of Morecambe then I never got to see. At the minute it's just it's just a bit of wasteland. It's got a few pictures on the fencing, the blue fencing, but it's been like that for quite a few years now. It did have a polo tower there, but that was knocked down roughly about 2 or 3 years ago. So yeah, they are supposed to be doing an Eden project in Morecambe. They've had that on the cards for like a few years now. Whether they're actually going to do it, I don't know. Last time I heard it was supposed to be going ahead, but there's no really set date for it. Now, I'm not sure if they're planning to put the Eden project where the frontier land used to be. That I can't really confirm that. So unfortunately it's just a bit of land that's going to waste at the minute. They really need to do something there. If they are doing the Eden project there soon, I hope they do it soon rather than later. So I'm going to take you a walk down now. We're going to have a look at the jetty. So now we're coming up to the jetty, the Morecambe pier. So apparently, I asked my husband this because I wasn't sure about this part. Apparently down here is where the original pier used to be in Morecambe. Now that original pier, again, that was built and also gone way before I moved up here. I moved up in, like I said, 2012. So in 1933 there was a fire that occurred on the pier in Morecambe, and unfortunately there was another fire that occurred in 1991, which basically it condemned the pier. It was unresolvable. There was no coming back from that one. So in 1991, in 1991 they ended up deciding to actually demolish it. So they decided to demolish it in 1991, and apparently, like I said, according to my husband, this is supposed to be where the original pier once stood. I don't know, he seemed sure about it. So I thought we would take a little walk down here. We'd have a nice little stroll down here. You got some birds up there. Take you over to here. It's supposed to represent the seagulls in Morecambe. So any time that I am filming, if the camera's shaky, I really do apologise about that. It's because I'm using my selfie stick and I'm holding it in my hand. So yeah, I did forget to say today is actually the 4th of March. I nearly forgot myself then. Nearly forgot myself. So over there you've got the Morecambe lifeboat station. Obviously if there's any trouble out at sea and they need to get the lifeboats out quick. So yeah. And over here you've got some boats. What does this sign say? So here it says we've got the Stone Jetty by Russ Coleman and Gordon Young, 1995. So, and it was the Turn Project Morecambe. So I gather that's how long this has been here for. So that would actually work out. That would work out right from when they demolished the old pier. That they've got the new stone jetty here, so that would work out right. So here we've got some older boats. Oh, look at those. I don't know if these boats still go out to sea, but yeah, we've got some older boats there. I wonder if there's any names on them. I've never been in a boat before, but actually I'm telling a lie, I think I might have been on one. So we've got some old boats here. We've got a name on this one. This apparently is called Claire. So yeah, got some really old looking ones down here as well. Down there. So I wonder if they still use these. I can't see this one still being used. No, definitely not. You can see my shadow there. The weather's definitely different today than it was from the other day. The other day I came down on the seafront, my hands were freezing, and I mean freezing. So you got the steps down there. I wonder if that bridge there, now obviously they use that to get the boats out, I'm sure, but I wonder if that's a part of the old pier, that bridge. Could be. Could be. So down this way, if we turn back round, if you go further down, there is actually a cafe at the bottom. I don't know if it's still operational. I'm gathering it is, because it's still got the sign cafe down there. So on camera it looks tiny. It looks small from where it is, but from where I am it's actually more closer than you think. So yeah, oh look at that view. Isn't that view absolutely amazing? It's really amazing. So they've got a bit of information for this, so let's take a look at this. So we've got the Morecambe Bay time and tide bell overlooking the majestic scenery of Morecambe Bay with its changing light and sound birds and other sea life. This bell signals our enjoyment as walkers, bathers, fishers, bird watchers, or those who like to sit on the prom looking across the bay of our wonderful natural heritage. But the tolling bell, as the tide rises and falls, is also here to draw our attention to the threat of changes in our climate in Morecambe Bay as well as the rest of the UK. So it looks like just a bit of information about the climate change and about the bay. Oh, look at that. I can't believe how much the tide is out at the minute. So that is really, really out. Obviously when it's in, all this lot is covered in sea. I bet it would have been nice, you know, with the original pier here. This is nice now, but I could imagine the original pier being nice. Something of a Blackpool kind of thing. I'm not sure, because like I said, it was gone before I came up here. Before I started coming up here, I never even knew that Morecambe Bay existed. It was only until I met my husband a few years ago now that I discovered Morecambe. Because when I was a child, we always used to go on holidays to Llandudno and go there with my mum, my granddad. We're thinking about it now because my granddad used to like his peace and quiet. He used to like that. Sometimes he'd go to London now just for the peace and quiet. So I reckon if my granddad would have known about Morecambe Bay, I reckon he would have liked to have come here. I do. I reckon he would have actually liked it here. So just walking down a bit, you got your little birdie, seagull. Is that seagull or little birdie? So yeah, the weather is definitely nicer today. My fingers do not feel like blocks of ice. The other day my fingers were like totally blocks of ice. I was like, oh my god, I'm cold, I need a hot drink. But today, yeah, I thought I need to get the last bit of footage, so I thought I'm going to go out. The weather looked better this morning, more promising, so yeah. And we've got a seagull coming. Hello! Hello, seagull. Yeah, we've got another one coming up now. He's coming to say hello. Are you coming to say hello? Hello! That's one of the things that I love about Morecambe, is I love the seagulls. Oh, it's lovely. I'm not exactly sure where everything is over there, I think. I don't know whether, I think it's more that way, it's more Kendal. I could be wrong. So, I'm going to take you over there. This is where the cafe is. Now I don't know, like I said, if it's still open. I know this cafe, you was able to take your pets in there as well. You was able to take your dog in there as well, because I think, seem to remember the last time I went in, you was able to take your dogs, but I haven't been in there for ages. I don't know why, just haven't. So what's that on the side? Ah, Stone Jetty. We've got it up here. We've got Stone Jetty, built 1853 as a railway terminus serving Irish and Scottish ferries. Really? Has that been here that long? God, that's amazing. So now I'm going to take you back up and then we're going to have a look at the Midland Hotel. How exciting. So I'll see you soon. So we're just coming up to by the Midland Hotel now. I do apologise about the sun. When I was down here the other day, we had a problem with the rain and now it's sunny. We got the sun shining in on the camera. So I do apologise about that. So this here is the Midland Hotel. Now this is the back of the hotel. The front is round the other way. I will show you around the front in a minute. I don't want to shine too much on here because you've got people in there having breakfast at the minute. So I'm going to take you around. Now this hotel, this was built in, so it was built in by the London and Midland Scottish Railway in 1933, and it was during the Second World War. It was used for an RAF station, an RAF Morecambe, or for civil service, and the hotel became stations for hospital, which was opening 17th of February 1940. So I'm going slightly off camera now because I'm trying to hold things in my hand. So yeah, in 1940 it was used for a station hospital for the RAF. This hotel, it's seen a lot. It's seen a lot through the years. It's an absolutely beautiful hotel. I've actually been in there before. I have had afternoon tea, because they do afternoon tea there, so I've had afternoon tea there before with my mother-in-law, and it's even, well, not even said, I know for a fact that Tyson Fury, he's been in there as well with his family and his wife. So I'm going to pause this video and then I'm going to take you around to the front because I feel a bit dubious while people are sitting there eating breakfast, because I don't want to think I'm being nosy. So we're coming round by the side and the front of the hotel now. So just at the top, I don't know if you'll be able to see, there's actually like railings at the top. There is like a penthouse suite up there, I'm sure of it. Now, yeah, like I said before, they do afternoon teas here. I've been for afternoon teas before. I think they had a spa, but I don't think they have it anymore. Because I think me and my mother-in-law was going to come here once to the spa bit. But I'm just coming round to the front. Now, let's have a look what it reads here. So it's got National Transport Trust, Midland Hotel, an Art Deco icon, opened by the LMS in 1933, symbolic of the profound influence of railways on the development of Morecambe with transport heritage site. So yeah, that's round the front of the hotel. Now I think this hotel, it's absolutely beautiful, but I think it's one of the most expensive ones in Morecambe. They do a lot of shows here as well when they have Vintage by the Sea. that they have like shows on here. They have the car shows. Now when they do the Vintage by the Sea this year, I do want to do a cover that in the videos. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Now when I came here, not when I came here, what am I on about? I did have a look online because I wanted to see how much it would be to actually stay here for an overnight or for at least 2 nights, because I was thinking as kind of a stitching retreat kind of thing, as a solo one. However, when I did look it up, it was about to stay here for 2 nights in the seafront bit where it overlooks the sea. You were looking about £600, so that is how expensive it is here. So yeah, if you've got the money, by all means, I recommend it because it's absolutely a beautiful sight. But yeah, very, very expensive to stay here. I'd love to though, I really would. It'd be something that I would love to do. So I'm not going to spend too much time here now because obviously we've got people with cars and I don't want them to think I'm being nosy and filming. But yeah, beautiful hotel. Look at that. Isn't it picturesque? That is gorgeous. So we're coming up to the last part that I'm going to show you about Morecambe in this video. So this is the original train station, the platform. So let's find it. So yeah, train station. It was built in 1907 and it had 4 main platforms. Unfortunately, it officially closed in 1994. So where the train station is now, that wasn't the original train station. This was. But no, obviously this building, there is still parts of this building used. Well, all of it's used. Because here they often have shows on. I do apologise about the light. They do often have shows on here, as Morecambe Comic Con being one. So we've got that up here. So we've got Morecambe Comic Con, Bank Holiday Monday, 10 till 4 PM, the platform. Now that's the one that I'm hoping to cover. I've not heard back from them yet, so I think what I'm going to do for that one is when the Comic Con is on, I'm going to take my camera and I'll just ask if I can film or not when I go there. If I'm not, I'll just take some pictures. So besides that, we've got what's on in March, because they do different things here. They do a lot of tribute bands. Me and my mother-in-law came here and we saw 2 now. We saw a Bon Jovi tribute, which was last year, absolutely fantastic. And then we saw Gerard Lee as Elvis. So what's in March, we've got Clockbusting, the musical of Kate Bush, so it looks like a Kate Bush tribute. The Story of Guitar Heroes, the AC/DC Experience, Oasis, Supernova, Fleeting Rumours, and I can't really see the rest because it looks like it's come down there. So yeah, so there was, unfortunately, it's not open anymore. There wasn't tourist information centre that was open. It was just there where them 2 signs are, but it's no longer open anymore. They decided to shut that part of it down, which I wish they hadn't, because that's where I used to go and get the information for day trips. So here it's got some of the posters up here of the things what's going on soon. So yeah, you've got the AC/DC there, as I said. Guitar Heroes, Kate Bush tribute, which I guess that would be a good one. Actually, that's already happened. That was this Friday. So yes, Oasis. I'm not an Oasis fan. Fleeting Rumours, that's on the 15th of March. Music for You, Through the Looking Glass, and Morecambe Comic Con, so that's the one that I'm hoping to be able to film at. As I said, if I can't film at it, I'll just be taking pictures and doing like a picture collage. So that's the entrance there for when you want to go into the platform for the concerts. So yeah, they do have quite a few good shows on here. The platform, they also, when they have the Vintage by the Sea here, inside there, inside the platform is where they usually hold the vendors, and all outside here as well is where the vendors are, the shops. Now that grassy bit there is where they usually have like the food court bit. It's a really, really good experience. I highly recommend, if you are in Morecambe Bay anytime, if it's the same time when the Vintage Fair's on, I'd definitely recommend it because it is nice. It is a good experience. I've been a couple of times now and I absolutely love it. I do, I love it. Everyone dresses up in like vintage clothing as well, from like the 1930s all through to the 70s or 80s. So yeah, highly recommend it. So the last little bit here is the station. It's like a bit like a Wetherspoons, I'd say, but not quite. I've been in there a couple of times. Me and my mother-in-law went in there for a drink before we went to the concert. It's alright. I've been in there with my husband as well. Food's alright. I'm not sure what it's like lately, but the last time I went in, the food was okay. So that is it. So anyway, you got my pretty face on camera. So that is where I'm going to leave it for this video. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. As I said, it's something definitely new for the channel. It's the first time I've used this camera, so please bear with me. It's not going to be perfect, I know that. I know it's going to be a bit of a shaky camera, but I feel like I've got some really good bits in here, different from what I've got in the past. I felt like I got quite a bit more information that I've told you about here. So anyway guys, these kind of videos I won't be doing all the time because obviously going on different days out, it does cost money. So I will be doing these in the videos, but like I said, they won't be all the time. So it is still going to be a crafting channel, but with this incorporated. So anyway, I'm going to leave it here for now. If you have enjoyed the video, please feel free to give the video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, and it also helps get my channel seen as well. If you're lost my train of thought. Thank you as well to everyone for supporting the channel, whether you're a subscriber, a new subscriber, or if you've been with me for a while. I really do appreciate the support. I love seeing all of your comments. It really does mean a lot. So I'm going to leave it for now. My husband's going to help me edit this video. I'll put it together and then hope for the best that it is good. So anyway guys, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed seeing round Morecambe, and I'll see you again soon. So goodbye for now. Bye.